Hey, how you doing? Just thought I'd show you some images I took back on September the 4th of 2020 here. Not sure what these are, of course. It's about 89 millimeters each one of them for 1 second. And this is what the video was about that I have to show you here. This is a still out of that video, and I took this one and enhanced it so I could show you this here. Hopefully you're looking at this on a computer screen, and you can see these dark and light areas here in the center. That's why I enhanced it to bring these out. But anyway, you can see that's got to be a temperature difference, and you can see this basically a random shape or configuration on the inside matches this on the outside here, in my opinion. So let's look at something else here a second. It's another screen grab of it, and what I think is really important to note is, again, you see this configuration much like a golf ball on the surface here, okay? And you kind of got that square opening here. You got some large openings around the outside of it. And this thing is continually changing its shape. Now I know this is kind of hard to look at, but I have this on here for a reason. See these three right here? These, I think, are like posts, if you will, electrical conductors, if you will, or magnetic conductors. And I think this right here is something that spins on the inside like a core. Notice again, this is square here, okay? Interesting object, to say the least. I'm just showing you these to let you understand that these are not light aberrations or anything like that. But when you're taking these videos, it's really hard to tell when you're looking through that small viewfinder if it's just another airplane or not. So you got to come in, put them on the computer, start going through it one frame at a time, and try to figure out what it is that you're looking at. The only thing I can tell you about this is I don't know what I'm looking at, except that I know I'm not looking at an airplane. That's the only thing I can pull out of this. And since it's strobing in a erratic fashion the way that it is, I know it's not a satellite either. I took 3 photographs of this thing here toward the end because I thought, well, if it's not an airplane, then I at least want to have some pictures of it. So I'll show you those here in a second. Now, pretty sure that's not an airplane. And what you want to note here is that this is moving from the left to the right. If this is an airplane, then on this side of the plane, on the wingtip somewhere along here, there should be a green light. There is nothing that even resembles green in any of these photographs here. But what I find very interesting right here, okay, I don't know if this little object here was there the whole time or not, okay, because I didn't see it in the infrared. But what I do see in this enhanced image here, and all I did was mess with the contrast. I didn't change the color. This is the color of the object as it was photographed. But the thing I find interesting is this trail right here. Now this could very well be the same object in 2 places really quick, okay, because this is a 1 second photograph at 196 millimeters. But it looked like it's on most all the time. So, the bright flashes might have been it flashing right here, and then a little duller right here, having left a trail of plasma. If not that, and this object was there the whole time, this could be the information unit. And this could be made out of a material, nanomaterials, that's collecting particles out of the atmosphere and reconstructing them per a pre-programmed set of nanoparticles on the surface of this material here. And it just gathers up material to build even more and more of itself, kind of like a flying 3D printer that just kind of has the information. It knows what it needs to look like or be like, and it just grabs material out of the air. There's a lot of heavy metals in the air and other materials like that that it could build with. So maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. I do kind of get out there with my ideas, though, don't I? Anyway, the next photograph here is the same object, of course, but it's again changed shape. And let me see right here. I don't know if you've ever done any plumbing or not, if you're familiar with copper pipes. But when you want to reduce like a 3/4 inch pipe down to a 1/2 inch pipe, you put on there what they call a reduction nipple, and it's got a hex head on it, just like a regular bolt, and you screw that onto the other unit, and then right here is where you start soldering the rest of your pipes that's smaller. So that's what this looks like to me. This area right here is sort of clear, okay? And this right underneath here is a different color, but there's an opening right here. And I can see this shape that I'm talking about. And this opening is right here. And there's another one here, and it looks like the same thing down here. So there's probably about 3 of these that are able to, go apart and come back together simply because of the material that they're made out of. I mean, this is my best guessing right here. But I mean, these have got to be something. They have to function somehow. So there's, somebody's got to know something about them. I mean, if we didn't make them, somebody else did. And why they would make something like this to do that is beyond me. But again, here you can see that large intake. You can see these angles on the base of it, just like that reduction piece of pipe for plumbing. You can see the opening down here again and over here. And here's the edge of a square, what I believe to be a square opening on this side. So this thing's just tumbling as it goes. And what its purpose is, I have no idea. All I can tell you is that's what it looks like, whatever it is. So thanks for stopping by and having a look. If you made it all the way through here, I'm totally shocked and surprised. And, hopefully you'll subscribe to the channel. And I hope I don't offend anybody in any kind of way by my comments or any of these videos that I put up here. But no matter what you're doing out there, you be sure and take care. And hopefully we'll get to do this again sometime. Thanks again.